Hi everyone, today I'll be showing you how I turn my Bobbi Boss Bomba Dreadlocks into crochet genie locks. Now here's the braid pattern that I use. It's ideal for a self-installment, 12 straight back braids into 6 in the back. I don't use this for clients, but if you don't like a lot of hair, that's perfect for you. In this clip, I'm going to show you guys how I actually manipulate the ends. So basically you take a small segment of the dread and start to wrap it around the remaining hair, like so. Once that piece starts to run out, you take another piece of a similar size, join it with that piece, and continue to wrap. Please excuse my hands, they look rough. I've been doing hair all day and so they just look really raggedy. So towards the end, you just braid the remainder hair a few times, not all the way to the bottom, just enough to seal in the wrapping that you've done, and that's it. I'm going to show you guys this again. You see how coily it starts out. You take a small section of the hair and begin to wrap it around the remaining section. And you continue to wrap until it starts to feel thin to you, and you take that piece and you conjoin it with another similar size piece, not too thick, not even a third, a little less than a third of a piece, and you just continue to tightly wrap it. And see how long that's getting. It's extending to be really, really long. And so once that gets a little short to you, you take it and you begin your next braid, and that's what I'm doing here. Braid it down enough to where it kind of seals in the wrapping, because if you don't braid it, it will just come undone, and you definitely don't want that. So that's what that ended up looking like. Now what we're going to do is dip the ends in warm water. It's important that this water is not extremely hot or it'll make your ends go straight. So make sure that you let it cool off a little bit and test a little piece before you dip all of it into the water. Now onto the fun part. We are going to custom color the hair. I'm sorry the clip is going a little faster than I anticipated, but I was recording at a higher speed than I thought. But anyway, I'm using 91% alcohol and FW's Arctic acrylic ink in the colors Purple Lake and Dark Green. I'm kind of eyeballing the amount of alcohol and ink that I use, so there's no specific science to this, guys. I am just applying it to the bottle, shaking it up until I get the opaqueness that I think I want. Then I'm moving on to the next color. So we're going to start off with the dark green color. I am trying to saturate the hair as much as possible, and I'll rub it around in the excess product. And since it was not getting as dark as I wanted, I started to take droplets directly from the container and put it on the hair. And I will wipe off the surface and then move on to my next color. Now as for the purple, I'm making sure to do the same exact thing. I'm fully saturating the locks, and since it's not as dark as I want it to be, I am taking droplets from the bottle and I'm going to squeeze it together so that it can get on every strand of the lock, and continue to mush that around until it is as pigmented as I would like. Now this next lock is just going to be like an ombre. So I start off with the purple and then I do the teal and I mesh it until it kind of meets and fades instead of being a harsh transition. Now here is a close-up of what the color ended up looking like. I did not rinse this ink out of my hair. I just let it dry completely and then I installed it into my head.